Hey you guys, happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a great day. Super excited. We're going to be doing a nice, quick, and easy base face with complexion products. These are all new to me. They might not be new to the beauty world. This one is newer, so I cannot wait to show you. A lot of people don't know about this one yet, so I cannot wait to show you about it. I've heard great things and I've seen great things. But we're going to be doing a base face complexion today. So all new products, I'm going to show you them really quick before we get started. I have tried the coconut version of this, so I thought we'd give this one a try. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Cucumber 3-in-1 primer water. You can use this as a primer water, as a refresher in between layers of makeup, and to set your makeup, which is really, really nice, and it's affordable. It's only like $4.99. So good, and the coconut one smells freaking amazing. They have a rose one as well, so I'm going to try to grab that one and we'll test that one as well. Super excited. It just helps blend all your powders in and melt them into your skin. It looks so freaking nice. The next thing is primer. I've never tried this one before. It's from Ole Henrikson. It's their Banana Bright Face Primer, and I have dry skin, so this sounds really good because it's supposed to illuminate, brighten, and hydrate. So super excited. Then for foundation and concealer, you guys saw it, Flower Beauty. I cannot wait to try this. I never knew, because at my Walmart they don't have these, so I had to get these on Ulta, but I cannot wait to try them. And if I see a Walmart near me that has them, I'm going to buy a bunch more so we could do a one brander on Flower Beauty, because I want to start doing that for you guys. The next thing is for contour. I do like to use a stick foundation or a concealer to give a nice creamy contour, and then I set powder over it. So we're going to be using the LA Colors Conceal It, Cover, and Correct Concealer in the shade Honey Beige. Never tried this for this yet, so I cannot wait to try it. Usually I go with this right here, or I'll go with the Wet n Wild, or I like the Black Radiance ones, so we'll talk about that in another video as well. But for blush, you guys, I cannot wait to show you this blush. This is such a game changer. A lot of people don't know about this blush. It is newer to the market, so this is so cool. It's like skincare and makeup in one. We'll talk more about it when I put it on. But this is from Youthforia. This is their color changing blush oil, you guys, and it's a pH changing color. It is so cool. It's not the same on everybody. It is particular to you, so you're not going to have the same color as somebody else. You might get pink, you might get peach, you might get hot pink, you never know. And I think that's super cool, and it's safe to like sleep in. It's not going to hurt you. So super excited about this. This is newer to the beauty world, and a lot of people haven't talked about it yet, so I cannot wait to talk about this. And then for powders, I didn't get an under the eye powder because I'm very particular about the powders I use under my eyes. So I am just going to use the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. You guys know I love this, and it's on sale at Ulta for $2.99 right now. So go grab it if you use powders. And then this one I have not tried yet. This is from LA Colors. This is their pressed powder with applicator and mirror in the shade Nude. So this is what I'm going to use to set my entire face. So super excited. Let's get started. We're going to start with the primer water first. This is from Wet n Wild. Cannot wait. That's what it looks like. I'm going to show them again. When I open the cap, you guys, oh my gosh, you can smell the cucumber. If you like cucumber, it's not like a strong, but a nice light refreshing cucumber scent. So and you don't have to spray as much as I do. I just love how it feels on my skin. Oh my gosh, this is so refreshing. This might beat my coconut one. I don't know. I love them both, and they're so affordable. They're only like $4.99, about that, maybe a little less at Walmart, and they're super freaking cute. So love that. Oh my gosh, it just really helps your skin get ready for the makeup. I love this, and your primer like sinks right in. It's just incredible. So while that's settling for a second, let's talk about Ole Henrikson's Banana Bright Face Primer. This I got in a BoxyCharm or Ipsy, I believe. I can never remember, you guys. I did promise that I will do skincare, so coming up in this, almost threw it, this week in one of our videos, we are going to be doing skincare from either BoxyCharm or Ipsy, so stay tuned for that. But this is what it looks like. I have not tried this yet. It is a pump, which I like, so let's get this hair out of the way for a second. Let's see what it looks like. So that is what it looks like. So I am just going to kind of like go like this. I put a lot of primer, you guys. You don't have to put as much as me. Everybody does their makeup differently, of course. Let me see if it smells like anything. I don't smell anything yet, but I've heard it smells like citrus, so let's see. And this is just supposed to help hydrate and brighten up your skin. And I bring my primer down my neck. So that's another reason why I put on more than the oh, there's a citrus. It smells like citrus. That's why I put on more on my face than normal, because I do bring it all the way down my neck, because I do bring foundation down my neck. So I'm just getting this all covered up. Now, if you see any redness, I do have rosacea on my cheeks and on my nose, well, on my face, we'll say. So it does get red sometimes when I touch it. Also, you know what, ladies, what I'm talking about. And I'm having some hormonal acne. So, yay to me. Super excited about that. You all know how that goes. So, but it feels really good. It absorbs really quickly into the skin. You definitely, once you start rubbing it in, can smell a light citrus scent. It's not very strong. It's actually a very nice light scent. And it does, ooh, it gives you a nice luminosity, which is really nice. But the true test is all about how the makeup lasts. So we will do another video after I use it a little bit. But for first impressions, I like it so far. It's not too heavy, it sinks right in, and it doesn't make my face feel greasy, just gives a nice luminous glow. So far so good. Are we ready for foundation, you guys? I'm so excited. Flower Beauty. This is the Light Illusion Luminous Makeup Nude Skin Feel All Day Wear SPF 18, which is really nice, but don't forget to put your SPF on during your skincare. Don't just use SPF in your foundation. It won't work that well. Make sure you put it on before you apply makeup. This will help on top of that. But it has the SPF 18, and this is in the shade Ivory L2. I love their packaging. This is affordable too. I never knew about Drew Barrymore's line, and then I started going on a beauty app and I found out about it, and I cannot wait to try this. It sounds so good. I've seen it on so many skin tones and it looks beautiful, and I love that it has a pump. So, and you can get this at Ulta, or I've heard you can get it at Walmart. I haven't found it at my local Walmarts, but I have seen it on walmart.com. So we're going to start with that amount. Looks like a decent color for me. I'm going to start with a brush, and we're going to do only one side of the face. We're going to see how it compares to the other side. So we're going to start with a brush, and then we'll do a sponge maybe with the other. We'll see how it goes. I try not to bring it way too close to my eye, just because I don't want too much product under there. But sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. I do like to cover my eyes, but I am just, what I do when I buff it in, I kind of tap it in as well. Kind of keeps the coverage more in that spot than to just spread it around. Ooh. Look at that glow. That is pretty. And as you can see, my ears are red. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. This is nice, you guys. It's so lightweight on the skin. There's no scent, which is great. I don't like when foundations smell too much like plastic or whatever. This is really nice. And right now it's about a medium coverage, and I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be. Nude Skin Feel. I didn't look up the claims. I'll look up the claims next time when we do a second repeat. These are my first impressions. I like to do a first impressions, and then I like to go back like a week or so after and do another round of it and tell you how it's worn throughout the day, how I like it, what's wrong with it, if there's anything wrong with it and stuff like that. But look at this. I still see some redness peeking in, but it does look a heck of a lot better than this side. It evened everything out and gave me a nice smooth canvas to put everything on. So far, so good. All right. So let's do the other side with a sponge to see if it does anything different, because I know a lot of people like sponges or a lot of people like brushes. Everybody's different, so let's go in. This is just a Real Technique sponge. I actually need to put a little bit more. So we're just going to put a little bit more. Like a pump is like a little bit less than a normal pump, so I did go in with 2 squirts, but it really is like 1, I would say. So let's go in here and start patting it in and seeing if this gives us any better or worse of coverage. So I'm just bringing this up, trying not to go too close to the eye, but you don't have to do that. My nose is always like red. Rosacea is rough, you guys. It is rough because some days it's good and some days it's like, hi, I'm here. It's freaking crazy. This is so lightweight. This foundation, like a hair. There it is. I have a cat, so he's always sheds his hair everywhere, you guys. It's terrible. But it looks like the brush gives more of a coverage, as you can see. So, and this sponge usually doesn't soak up, see, it doesn't soak up that much product. So I would much rather, wow, I couldn't talk. Much rather go in with a brush than a sponge. I'd go in with a sponge after application, but for that, now I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna try to build it. I like a lot of coverage, you guys, especially I have rosacea, especially with my hormonal acne going on. I use a lot of makeup. So you don't have to use as much as me. That's the beauty about makeup. You don't have to do, you know, what everybody does. We're just here to kind of guide and tell you if the product is actually worth it, which is great. So I'm just going to go over this with the brush and kind of do that patting thing again. It just helps keep the coverage in those areas more than a sponge, I notice. So I'm just kind of pushing the brush down gently and patting it into the skin just so it stays in that spot more than if I swished it around and buffered it in. So I like this foundation though, you guys. If you like a medium coverage, one pump would be good, but me, I like more of a full coverage effect. So I'm a little extra. I am a little extra. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I like a full coverage where it hides a lot of my redness. Like, look at that now. So much better. So much better. Now I'm just gonna bring it down my neck. Always bring the foundation down your neck. You don't want, especially if you have the wrong shade of foundation, you don't want to be like two different skin tones from face to neck. So just bring it down your neck as well and on your ears. And now once I'm done with the brush, what I do, just to make sure there is no brush strokes, because not all brushes will be flawless. I'm telling you, I've tried several brushes and a lot of the time they leave brush marks, little strokes, you know what I mean, little lines. This looks pretty good. Wow, I love the glow. The glow has me happy, you guys. But what I do is just go within a sponge and just tap it. Tap it into the skin so that way it can start melting into the skin better and it's more even. Make sure you get between your eye and your nose right there. I like this foundation, you guys. So far, I like it. It doesn't, even though I put quite a bit of product on, it doesn't feel cakey. It doesn't feel heavy, which I appreciate. All right. So next, let's try their concealer. I cannot wait to try this concealer. And probably my ears are red because I had a lot of coffee today. And I noticed that when I drink a lot of coffee, you guys, my ears turn red. I don't know, it's weird. But okay, so let's get into the concealer now. The Flower Beauty Light Illusion Full Coverage, full coverage concealer. It says it's a weightless formula, crease proof, and it's in the shade Ivory Aloe 0.5. So let's get this baby out of the box. I heard this is such a good concealer, you guys. If I can get it out, that would be a good thing. I might have to rip the box. I don't like doing that. Their packaging is cute. That is so cute. All right, so let's get this going. All right. Ooh, I like the doe foot. It's slanted and tapered at the tip, which I like. So same thing with the concealer though, you guys. You don't have to put as much as I do. It is all personal preference and where you place it. Of course, there's no right and wrong. It's all how you like to apply it. But I like a lot of concealer. I like to brighten up this face. I truly do. Put a line there. A lot of people say sometimes it's too much. Not like to me, but I've seen it happen online where people are like, oh, that's too much. It's all personal preference. You put as much or as little as you want. Let's see. Ooh, you guys. First of all, that was a really good shade because it really brightens up that under eye. Look at that. Wow. And it blends in, or melts, blends, whatever you want to call it, into the skin very easily. Yes, yes, I love that. That is just so pretty. It doesn't look like you have tons and tons of concealer on either. It just blends in so effortlessly, which I love that. And I do love a good full coverage concealer. I'm not gonna lie. I love all my stuff to be full coverage. Absolutely. Wow, look how bright. I know, on camera it kind of washes out a little bit. I need to get better cameras so you guys aren't seeing washed outness. But it looks so good in my mirror right now. And I'm very particular. I am like an addict with concealers. I love to try new ones. They are so much fun to, you know, finagle with. Wow. And it's so pretty. It doesn't look all cakey. It doesn't look all crazy. Ooh, and I have a lot of fine lines under my eyes, and it doesn't seem to be bunching up like other ones did before. Just making sure I get that area right here. Ooh, you guys, I'm liking these. These two are really nice so far. All right, so next what we're gonna do is we're going to use that concealer. If I can find it. Oh no, I didn't open it. Let's see if I can do this. Oh no. Oh gosh, I'm gonna break it. I have a feeling. Hold on, you guys. I have scissors around here somewhere. There. But I'm going to use the LA Colors Concealer in the shade Honey Beige, just to contour a little bit. I really can't wait to show you guys this blush. Like, I'm so excited to see what color it comes up on me. But this is the concealer we're going to be using to contour. It is LA Colors Conceal It Concealer. And it does have this brush-like applicator right here. So you just got to squeeze and the product comes out. Just do a little bit. If you're going to contour with concealer, a little bit goes a long way. So you don't want to put too much down and then not be able to blend it. So just put a little bit and then you can always add it up. Usually what I do, I'm not going to do it today, but usually what I would do is I would go in with this lighter color and then I put a little bit darker color where I want the shadow to be more precise. But so far this is going to be a nice like look natural tan. I just put it, it looks crazy at first, but trust the process. Trust the process. And this concealer is so affordable. Like, so if this works, I'm stocking up. So affordable. And I definitely do my jaw because I have kind of like the double chin going on. So I kind of, what I do when I use a darker concealer, I'll go like this. Kind of cut across so it kind of shadows that so you don't see the double chin. Gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm just gonna take my foundation brush and start tapping it. Just like we did with that foundation, just start tapping. You don't wanna pull the one on your jaw up. You wanna make sure your brush is headed down. That way you don't get where you just brightened on your chin area, all darkened. But this is just makes it so easy. Since it's concealer, it's so easy to blend out. Look at that. But it's natural. It doesn't look like too much because we are going to put bronzer on top of this face. So this is just a nice map out of where our bronzer and contour powders are going to go. So this step is optional. You don't have to do it. I just like to do it because it just helps get everything else in place. And then I'm just going to follow the line with the brush. And as you can see, I'm patting it gently into the skin like I did the foundation. Yeah, this is a very light concealer. What I would normally do, I'll just show you really quick. What I would normally do is I'd go in with a darker one. This is super dark, so if you do this, you have to be very, very gentle and easy, or you can go way too far. Literally little marks. The tiniest marks. And this is from Black Radiance. Literally the tiniest marks. But this works so well, so well. And I'm gonna do the same thing. And this just deepens it a little bit more in certain areas. So it looks a little bit more defined. I'm not trying to bronze up my skin, I'm just trying to contour. So this is not gonna look like a sun-kissed bronze look. It's just to map out my contour for when I put powder on. So nice and gentle. And it looks, like I said, it looks crazy at first. Seriously, woo, like that. That's why you have to be very careful and make sure you spread it out. That's the only thing with this concealer from Black Radiance. It is a little bit thicker than the LA Colors one, so you have to make sure that you, and it looks crazy, I know, just trust the process. Once you blend it out, it looks so much better. It blends into the skin, but it's a little bit thicker than the LA Colors one, so you just gotta work with it a little bit more, but it looks really, really good once you blend it, I promise. So I'm just doing the same thing. Now I don't do this with my nose. What I do is I use the powders to contour my nose. And do the little fish face if you need to. And I am going to go over it with a sponge, so it all blends in. I know it looks crazy. Bear with me. I promise it looks good. It's just the process that looks a little iffy or scary. But I cannot wait to show you that blush. Okay, so now that I got that color where I want it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and just tap around where I put that product. So that way I blend it into the skin more, so it looks a lot more natural. And this is the only place that I'll drag my sponge ever, is right under my jaw. Once it all comes together, it looks 10 times better, but it looks scary at first, I know. Because when I first did this, I was like, oh no, it's not looking good. And then I got it all together. I'm like, oh, this does work really easy. You can use a foundation stick, whatever your preference is, actually. And then I'm just gonna go make sure that line between the concealer and that color is not looking a little not blended. Look at that. Okay. Just get this spot right here. Just tapping, tapping, tapping. Yeah, that thicker one is a little harder to work with. You just gotta work with it a little bit. But if you use the LA Colors, I think that's gonna be a lot easier. Or if you use a lighter one, that was the only dark one they had, so I grabbed it at the time. But you can see now that there's like a shadow area where I'm gonna put my bronzer. And it just comes out so well. So well. All right, you guys. So the time that I have been waiting for, I cannot wait to show you this. The blush, the Youthforia blush. This is incredible. I've seen it on so many people and it looks crazy good. This is a color changing blush. And the packaging is so freaking adorable. When they sent this, I got a little magnetic pan because they have lip glosses as well. Look at this. It looks like a cute Lego from our childhood, doesn't it? So stinking cute. And it looks green, right? That freaked me out at first. I'm like, oh no, I don't want green blush. I don't. Oh, you can see my face is like more chiseled now that I did that. But watch this. You only need the tiniest amount. This is what it looks like. I learned that from people that put way too much on. So I'm just going to put a dab and see how it does. Look at that. How stinking crazy is that? Now you could use your finger, I've seen, or you can use a brush. I'm going to use my finger at first just to see, because the warmth of my finger will help move it around. Isn't that crazy? How pretty is that? That just gives you that beautiful flush to your cheeks. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I'm just going to put a little bit right up here. Look at that color change. It is green in the tube, you guys. Green. And this is an oil. So it's like skincare makeup hybrid. That's so cool. And then what I would do, I think, yeah, I'm just going to tap it a little bit. Wow. That is so beautiful. Youthforia, you guys. You're not going to get, you might not get the same color as me because it's off your pH of your body. This is incredible. Like, this is like magic. That is a, oh my gosh. I'm so happy I got this. So happy I got this. This is just so pretty. It gives you that beautiful natural flush without being too much. Oh my gosh. This makes it so easy. You could just leave it as is. Like, oh my gosh. You guys have to check this out. This is so cool. It is so different. Like, look at this. This is definitely, I'm excited to use this more. This is amazing. I highly recommend this so far. If this stays on for throughout the whole day. I'll let you guys know in the next video. I'll use this again in like a week. I'm going to be like highly recommend this and check this out, but this is incredible. All right, so let's get to the powders so I don't keep you here forever. I'm just going to use the Essence Brighten Up powder. Just going to do this. The Essence Brighten Up powder that we used the other time, because this works so good at your under eye. It's just hard to open when you have nails. That's the only problem. I just put these nails on today, so I'm like, don't break. There we go. Okay, so it looks like this. I'm just going to take a brush from Texamo. This is a brand I found. It's on Amazon, and you can find them on Instagram. They have really cute, colorful brushes, and I actually won this on a giveaway, so thank you, Texamo. I'm just going to use this pointed brush. It's supposed to use for highlighter, but I'm just going to run this under my eye because it's like the perfect size to get under the eye, right in there, so I can set my under eye. And it's just so brightening. Look how, I know it looks scary right now, but it's so brightening, and it doesn't leave that yellowy banana, like, you'll see, it looks scary right now. I know, you guys, just, I'm letting it bake a second. I put a little bit on, so now we're gonna let it bake. So the next one we're gonna try out is the LA Colors pressed powder in the shade Nude. I got this at Dollar General, I believe. Pretty darn sure I got this at Dollar General. And I was watching YouTube videos and I heard this was really good, so let's give it a try and see if it is. I don't bake my eyes for too long because I do have dry skin. Look how cute this compact is. That is so cute. Let's see if I can open it now. Okay, here's the plastic. Oh, there's a little mirror, like right here. A little cute mirror. So I'm going to take a fluffy